Hey everyone, Tyler Kleeman here from TylerKleeman.com, and I'm here with ESPN columnist and NBA insider, my man, Scoop Jackson. Scoop,
Ty,
how you doing today, bro?
I'm good, baby. How you doing?
Good, man. Good. Thanks for joining us, man.
Oh, anytime. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. So, obviously, like I mentioned, an NBA insider, an ESPN columnist. You've been following sports and reporting sports for quite some time.
Right.
What is your most memorable experience you've ever had with a professional athlete?
The one that comes to mind straight off the top is meeting and interviewing Julius Erving for Slam Magazine. We had Slam around for a while, and we wanted to get it Doc because we thought that Doc, basically the publisher and the editor, and I, felt that he embodied the entire spirit of what the magazine was about. Telling retro stories, telling stories of the old guys who really contributed to the game, and Doc was that guy, and he was my hero. I mean, like, when I say hero, like, Doc was it. I wanted to be Doc, yeah. So when we approached Doc, he kept, kind of refusing. No. He kept saying no. And he finally said yes. And when we said yes, he explained why. And it made total sense, and it gave me an understanding of why I loved him and why I did make the right decision in choosing him as someone whose life I wanted to follow, not from a basketball standpoint, but just from a human standpoint.
Right.
And he basically said, it's easy to get to me. It's easy for everybody to jump to me because, of who he was. He said, but there's so many other players that, need their story told before you even get to me. That basically is more important than me. And him saying no to us forced us to do those stories. Like, we can't get Dr. J. All right, we need to do some of Adrian Danley. Can't get to Dr. J. It's time to tell Alex English's story. Can't get to Dr. J. We need Connie Hawkins. We need Elgin Baylor. We need all these players.
Right.
And that's where his mind was. And we wound up doing that. And he validated that with us, telling us that that's what he expected. That's what he was doing it for. And he was reading us. He liked the magazine and all that and the other. So it meant a lot to us. So that helped me. And that's big to me because, like, that's Dr. J. That's my idol. And for him to come with that aspect made me think about everything differently, about how you humbly redirect, things and control things, and where you put yourself in, and how you control how people portray you.
Gotcha.
Everybody doesn't need to run to fame. I understand, where my role is, but here, get to these other people first. And I'm going to tell you that without telling you that. So that was big. But the big thing I got from just that, and that's what made it the best, because I think I learned something from that. And I haven't learned anything from that from any other athlete, not to that degree. But is after we got through with the interview, I had a plane to catch, and he wanted me to stay in Philly. He's like, man, come on, we got to watch a game together.
Yeah.
Like, basically, professional stuff, so we got to hang out. And I'm like, I get to hang with Doc. He's like, yeah, you got to hang out.
Being, like you said, one of your childhood heroes,
hey,
you're
dude,
like, let's go.
I'm like, I got it. You don't get this too often. This is Dr. J.
Right.
And I said, man, I got this plane to catch. My wife is home. I said, give me your phone. I'll call you. Call my wife. Like, look, I want my nephew to stay for a day and watch the game. And, I was like, this guy's grabbing my phone, calling my wife. And it was really just a surreal moment. And I always, in my whole career, I look at that as like, you look at things like, it can't get any better than this. This is, I don't know why this is happening, but it is happening. That's the one that sticks out the most.
I guess dreams really do come true, huh?
To a certain degree, yeah. And the fact that even just it's funny. Last weekend during NBA All-Star game, Slam Magazine actually, and I've been going for Slam for 10 years now. Slam Magazine did an interview with Julius Erving during the All-Star break. And the guy who was doing the interview came up to me. I had no idea this. I'm totally on the other same thing, but he saw me at the game. He's like, hey man, we just got through interviewing Doc, and he asked how you were doing.
Wow. That must have.
And we did that story on Doc 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? But he's still like, and I've talked to him since then, but still the fact that just, Julius Erving asked about you. That's some. Yeah.
That's a great feeling.
Yeah. Then there was this, not to get long, but there was a second one. Tavis Smiley told me one time, this was years ago, he was doing a thing with Michael Jordan while he was still at BET. And he told me, he said, man, I just got through talking to Michael Jordan. And we trying to get Michael Jordan to do an interview, and he won't do that. He won't do an interview with us. I said, Mike? He said, yeah. He said, the only two writers in this business he trusts are you and Allison Sandwick from Newsweek. I'm like, wow. He said, yeah. So that wasn't firsthand, but that was pretty, like, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like one of those feelings that stood out,
like I must be doing something right.
Yeah,
you know,
like they know who I am. You know.
But I know Mike. I mean, being in Chicago, I spent a lot of time with Mike. But out of all the people that he could have, said, he said, no, he said, I don't trust you. It's not that he didn't trust him. He said, he asked him, who do you respect the most? And he said, you know what? I trust Scoop Jackson and Allison Samuel. So he didn't say he respect, he just said he trusts us the most, which kind of says a lot. So
yeah, well,
those two stand out.
Hearing that from Michael Jordan and Julius Erving, man, that's got to be.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Talk about most memorable moments. I mean, that's where it's at right there, man.
Only one left is Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, man, I'm really grateful you joined me today, man.
No problem, man.
And like you mentioned, you wrote for Slam Magazine. I actually read your articles from Slam Magazine when I was young, growing up. So
thanks,
I always looked up to you
as a. Thanks for making me feel old, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
I've always looked up to you as a journalist and as a professional. So thank you so much for joining us. So,
anytime, baby.
So my name is Tyler Kleeman. I'm joined by Scoop Jackson here for TylerKleeman.com. Peace. We're out.